Ready?
Yeah.
Right, I'm joined by Will Forrester. I want to say a big welcome back to Vale Park. But great win for yous. Yeah. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, obviously delighted with the 3 points. Obviously it was nice to come back to where I was last season. I was looking forward to it. And yeah, it was obviously with a different team, but I was glad to get the 3 points.
I know you didn't really get the reception that you wanted to, so for the few people that were doing that, it's not good, is it? But on an overall, how much did you enjoy your time at Vale Park?
Yeah, no, I loved every minute of it. Obviously they gave me the platform to showcase what I can do, so I'll always be grateful to Port Vale, and I was delighted to be back here, even with a few boos, but I was expecting it. But to most of the fans, I got a little ripple, so yeah, I was happy with that.
And as a team, you grafted out a solid 1-0 win. So as a defender, how do you, we were on top for a good 15-20 minutes in that second half. How do you manage the game out?
Yeah, I think it was a game of two halves. I thought we could have put the game to bed in the first half, but obviously we didn't. And then second half, to be fair, Vale were the better team by a country mile and maybe deserved something out of it, but I thought we defended the box really well and obviously ended up with the 3 points.
I think, are you 2 places above us now? So it's obviously going to be a tough game in terms of where the league stands, but the big question is, I know it's early on in the season, are you going up?
Hopefully, that's the plan. Hopefully we can do it this season, but it's a long season with plenty of football and anything can happen, but that's the plan and everyone's on board, so we'll see what happens.
And do you still like Vale more than Stoke?
Yeah, of course.
Cheers, Will.
No worries.
I'm joined with Nathan Smith after Port Vale's 1-0 loss to Bolton, and now as captain it's obviously your responsibility to step up when we lose, but it's not all doom and gloom. It was a positive result, I think, personally anyway.
Yeah, I mean, any loss is a negative in our eyes, but I think second half goes to show that we can compete with the best in the league, and if we don't do that over 90 minutes, you end up losing against the likes of Bolton, and they've gone here today and performed well first half. We didn't perform how we wished and hoped we would have, but like I say, it's a loss, but we've got a game on Tuesday to right that wrong.
I know the gaffer's always 2 steps ahead of us, but was that a planned substitution? Because I was a bit confused why you'd have come off then.
No idea, but like I say, accept the decisions. It's next man up mentality. We've got a strong squad, and to replenish a little bit of energy to keep the pressure on maybe. But like I say, a positive second half, but couldn't quite get the result we were after.
To say they were the better team on paper and just in general, would you say that's a fair comment?
I think they're a group of players that have been together longer and maybe understand their game plan a little bit better, but I think on paper we'd like to say we can go up against the best in the league, and like I say, I think if we can be consistent with the way we can perform, I don't see why we can't beat the likes of Bolton.
And I'm sure you can be so pleased with the fact that we've gone toe to toe with arguably the best team in the league, and we've only narrowly lost, as you said.
Yeah, I think it goes to show what we can do when we perform in the second half. First half wasn't up to scratch, we know that, and they managed to get the noses in front and hold on second half for a win, and that's what good teams do, and we can't allow ourselves to have a 45-minute lull and still expect to get points.
Are we disappointed as a group?
Of course we're disappointed. We don't want to ever lose a game, no matter how we play. A loss is a loss, we don't come on any points, but there's positives to take, but there's also things to work on, and we'll do that on Monday.
Bristol Rovers away then on Tuesday. How are we looking towards that game?
Yeah, I think it's one to look forward to just because of a loss today. You want to get back out there and get a win or get some points, and like I say, a quick game on a Tuesday night, no matter who it is, it's something we'll look forward to.
Cheers, Nathan.
Thank you very much, sir.
Cheers. Joined by Ian Nevitt, and Ian, you must be delighted, the way you grinded out a result. We're a tough team to play at home, but you grinded out a result, you got your goal, you must be delighted with your team.
Yeah, I think it was the proverbial game of two halves. I think first half we were dominating, we had a lot of possession, created 2 or 3 good opportunities, great to get the goal. Could have and should have probably added to that, but second half, especially coming here, you're going to come under some pressure at some point, and I thought the way your team responded was really good, and unfortunately for us we managed to see the game through.
And of course you've got a few injuries and a suspension with Ricardo, suspended. So one of ours, old ones, Will Forrester, played. Your thoughts on how he played today?
Yeah, Will's doing really well. He's obviously a young player with a lot of talent. He's still getting used to what we do and how we play, but we're thankful and fortunate to have him. But we've got a good squad of players. We've got a lot of injuries at the moment, you're right. But I think we're probably the only team in the league, I believe, that can deal with the amount of injuries that we've got, because we've got players that can step up, as you've seen today. So delighted with the 3 points and on to the next one.
How much is there to work on the training ground after that?
A lot. For us, it's just another way of learning. First half, I thought it was probably the best we've played all season with the ball. Second half, we want to have the ball more, but again, great credit to your guys that you changed the way you press and put us under more pressure, and we have to be calmer in those situations. But I think it was two good teams out there today. I think I've just said to Andy, the team's improved a lot. I like what he's trying to do, and fingers crossed they have some success as well this season.
Are you going up?
I don't know about that. We're ambitious, but there's a difference between ambition and entitlement. We're going to work extremely hard to try and achieve something this season, but there's an awful long time to go.
Ian, enjoy yourself after that win, mate. Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers. Okay, I'm joined by Debrah after Port Vale's 1-0 loss to Bolton. Now, on a team basis, of course, there'll be disappointment in the group, but I'm sure there's lots of positives to take from that.
Yeah, I think second half, you saw the real us, what the manager's been trying to instill in us on the front foot, aggressive, win the ball high. In the first half, credit to them, Bolton, I thought they started the game well. I feel like we might have shown them a bit too much respect, and they were able to grow into the game. But as you saw, second half, massive positives, that we can take going into Tuesday.
And obviously you've come from Halifax Town, and a lot of Halifax Town fans have been raving, saying just how good you were. So what do you add to this side?
I love defending. I'm a defender. I try to be good on the ball as well, step out, make my passes. I just want to add a bit, another dimension, maybe some more pace in the team. But yeah, the team's good and I just want to add to it.
And obviously dealing with Dion Charles, obviously plays for his national team on a regular basis and a quality striker at this level. So how do you deal with him?
As I said, I feel like he's a good player, but I feel like we showed him a bit too much respect in the first half. If you show any player, no matter their ability, respect in the first half or in any game, they're going to grow confidence and they're going to ultimately play well. But for that second half, we were able to get amongst him and be aggressive and win the ball high off him. But yeah. Okay,
Jesse is today's man of the match. So Jesse, what's our like target today?
I think we're going to go for 400.
400 likes. That would be a channel record, Come on, Vale fans, come on, Bolton fans, smash the thumbs up button, and they also need to subscribe, don't they?
They do need to subscribe indeed. Yeah, 100%.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Massive thank you to everyone that stopped for the interviews today, especially in the pouring rain. Keep the faith, up the Vale.